She was a girl on a wagon train, headed west across the plains. The train got lost in a summer storm. They couldn't move west and they couldn't go home. Then she saw him riding through the rain. He took charge of the wagons and he saved the train. And she looked down and her heart was gone. The train went west but she stayed on in Lonesome Dove. A farmer's daughter with a gentle hand, a blooming rose in a bed of sand. She loved the man who wore a star, a Texas Ranger known near and far. So they got married and they had a child. But times were tough and the West was wild. So it was no surprise the day she learned that her Texas man would not return to Lonesome Dove. Back to back with the Rio Grande, a Christian woman in the devil's land. She learned the language and she learned to fight, but she never learned how to beat the lonely night in Lonesome Dove. Lonesome Dove. She watched her boy grow into a man. He had an angel's heart and the devil's hand. He wore a star for all to see. He was a Texas lawman legacy. Then one day word blew into town. It seemed the man that shot his father down had robbed a bank in Jericho. The only thing between them and Mexico was Lonesome Dove. The shadows stretched across the land as the shots rang out down the Rio Grande. And when the smoke had finally cleared the street, the men lay at the ranger's feet. The legend tells to this very day that shots were coming from an alleyway. Though no one knows who held the gun, there ain't no doubt if you ask someone in Lonesome Dove. Back to back with the Rio Grande, a Christian woman in the devil's land. She learned the language and she learned to fight, but she never learned how to beat the lonely night in Lonesome Dove. Lonesome Dove. Pushing horns weren't easy like the movie said it was. And I don't recall no dance hall girls or hotel rooms with rugs. You worked hot and tired and nasty, rode your pony's head too low. And there were all the nights you couldn't sleep, 'cause it was too damn cold, and you'd sing Strawberry Roan in a Little Joe. Like the time we hit the river and the rains began to fall, and the water was rising so damn fast we thought it drowned us all. We lost a lot of steers that day and 4 or 5 good mounts. But when all the boys rode into camp, we knew that's what counts, and we sang Yippee-Ki-Yay and Amazing Grace. Or the night that broke behind us and it took us by surprise, I whistled out to Bonner, I seen the terror in his eyes. And he rode for all his horse would ride, and I know he done his best. But he crossed over Jordan, riding Dunny to his death. And we sang, bringing in the sheaves and the rugged cross. So when you see the cowboy, he's not ragged by his choice. He never meant to bow them legs or put that gravel in his voice. He's just chasing what he really loves and what's burning in his soul, wishing to God that he'd been born 100 years ago, still singing Strawberry Roan in a Little Joe.
I've made rich men richer, I've seen my share of long and hard days. I got 1,000-mile stare, but through the hard times there was kindness too. For the man who owns me, I know it breaks his heart in two. He's got a young family in this dog-eat-dog world, and I know he wants some better for his little boy and girl. They all stand around me, brushes in a pail. Today there's a competition and then there's a sale, and I'm gonna run my heart out, I'm gonna slide and turn, I'm gonna do the best at everything that I've learned. And I stay and raise these kids teach 'em how to ride. But today the highest bidder's gonna own a cowboy's pride. Last night I watched the stars. It was clear and calm. In the middle of the night, I saw the porch light on. I nickered like I do, 'cause I always look for him. So I walked on over when I heard him in the pen. Fingers in my mane, kindness from his hand. You know I got so much respect for this man that I'm gonna run my heart out, gonna slide and turn, gonna do the best at everything that I've learned. And I stay and raise these kids, teach 'em how to ride. But today the highest bidder's gonna own a cowboy's pride. Yeah, I'm gonna run my heart out, I'm gonna slide and turn, gonna do the best at everything that I've learned. And I stay and raise these kids, teach 'em how to ride. But today the highest bidder's